Oh, yeah, that's right. It is Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. We have got 4 consoles to stream today. They're going to be shipped out. And it's good to see you all. I hope that you're all doing well. Even with the gas crisis and all the other crap that's going on. Good Lord, man. Every time I pull up to the pump, it's like, holy. It's like, can I have that done medium rare with a couple of lobster tails too? I mean, really, seriously. Oh my goodness, yes, it's the premium gas. Oh yes, yeah, directly from OPEC. All right. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. We got 4 RGHs here. Okay, this one is Miss Laura, or excuse me, Lori Byerly. I hope I pronounced that right. I didn't murder your name, Lori. Okay. Anyway, she went ahead. She purchased a console off the website from us. This is a 1 terabyte model. Now, all these come with a 1 year part and labor warranty, of course. All right, they're up and aligned servers. We just did an update to our server to improve performance and all that kind of good stuff, and we're doing more updates to it, so expect that to happen. Okay, but anyway, they'll automatically update, of course. The XAX will automatically update. When there's an update push, it's going to put a notification, or I should say, a message box up on the screen. You want to reboot now, or do you want to reboot later? Okay, so the choice is yours either way, but it's going to get updated anyway automatically. But anyway, these all have college football revamped, of course, with NCAA football 14. You got college hoops 2K8 on this thing. You got your emulators on there. You got all kinds of stuff. It is fully loaded, ready to go, including mod menus or off hosts, of course. And we're going to go through this thing. All right. So, Lori, we're going to fire this thing up now. Okay. And hopefully, within the same amount of luck, it'll boot. I'm going to go ahead and this is RGH3, by the way. Okay. So it's shipless install, of course. As you can see, it boots like a beast. And when you get notifications from the server letting us know that it's online, live, and all that other happy nonsense. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through this thing with you. Okay? Now, this is a 1 terabyte model. Now, mind you, the hard drive is labeled 250 gig. All right? It is not a 250 gig. It is 1 terabyte. There is no way in heck I could ever put this much stuff on a 250 gig. Okay? So just to let you know. All right? It's just the shells are new. I buy them new and put the hard drives in them. Okay, so they all come labeled 250 gig. Even though you could get if you order a 120, you're gonna get a 120. If you order a 320, you're gonna get a 320. You 250, same thing. Okay, it's just that the shells are new. All right, so therefore they're labeled 250. All of them are labeled that way. But anyway, a quick way to tell also is when you go ahead, you can hit the back button here, go to the file manager, and you can see on the hard drive right there 926.5 gigabytes. Okay, 217 megabytes is going to HEDX for the original Xbox games, and then of course your system, your system, which is going to be 63.5 megabytes, so on and so forth. Aurora is holding up 60.7 gig. So by the time you got 926.5 gigabytes, and there is 60.7 gigabytes available on this thing. All right, that's what's left. So you can actually rip games to this thing or do whatever you want to do. All right. So then we're going to back out of there. Okay. Now I'm going to back out of here. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up Xbox 360. Okay. And of course we start off with the dashboard and we work our way through. These are all your Xbox 360 games, your Battlefields, Call of Duty's at the yin yang. Okay. Modern Warfare 2K8. All right. MMA, Gears of War trilogy, Grand Theft Auto series, your Halo series, Hitman, Kane and Lynch. Mass Effect trilogy, Medal of Honor, Midnight Club, Minecraft. You got NBA 2K10 through NBA 2K17, NBA Jam, NCAA Football 10 through NCAA Football 14 with college football revamped on it. All right, you got NHL 12, you got PGR 4, so on and so forth. Driving games, Red Dead Redemption. You got Saws on there, Sonic, Test Drive, Sims, TNA Impact, Ghost Recon, Tomb Raider, UFC 3. You got Ultra Street Fighter on there. You got Warface, Wolfenstein. You got Wrestling out the yin yang, as you can see, so on and so forth. And then we're back to the dashboard. It's just the Xbox 360 games. Now, Xbox Live Arcade. All right, you got a ton of Live Arcade on there as well. All right, there is a massive amount of XBL on this thing, XBLA, so on and so forth, as you can see. All right, and then of course you have your homebrew section. This is where your tools reside. Alright, and then you got classic games on here. Now, these are original Xbox games. They played on the original Xbox, and they will play on this thing as well in bypass mode. Please, now listen, also there's some artwork that's missing on there, but that's due to Aurora. They don't have the artwork up. So, you know, I mean, they're blanks, but it tells you what kind of game it is right there. NBA 2K3, 2K6, 2K7, NBA Bowlers Freedom, you know, so on and so forth. You know, they all run. All right, all you got to do is run the system in bypass mode. I explain that in the startup setup video that I'm going to send to you in your email. Okay, please watch that video before you fire this thing up because you got to get it up on your network for the first time. And then it explains bypass mode, also how to download 360 Neighborhood to your computer and actually communicate with the Xbox, transfer files and folders, and you know, copy files and all that kind of good stuff. All right. So anyway, just to let you know that there is going to be another video coming with this thing, which is your startup setup video. Please watch that before you power the console on. All right. Now you got indie games on here as well. Okay, as you can see, you got a ton of indie games on there too. And then of course you have your emulators. Okay, now emulators, you got Super Nintendo, Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, PlayStation, back to Super Nintendo. Okay, there's over 9,000 ROMs on there. Have a blast with that. If you're into the side scrollers, the old arcade generation series and all that, that's the place to be. All right, now what we'll do is we'll go ahead, we'll hit Xbox 360. We'll go ahead, we'll bring it out to the Xbox 360 dashboard. All right, and now you will go ahead and you will see that we have the original dashboard here. We'll hit B to bypass the sign in, and as you can see, it's up, it's online with a good KV. Now hitting the guide button, you're gonna have X-community beta, okay, which is shared amongst 4 servers, okay. And when you click on that, it helps with matchmaking and all that. As you can see, there's a bunch of people playing Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, so on and so forth. There's a ton of games going on right now. There's like 19 games going on. Left 4 Dead, so on and so forth. World at War, so on and so forth. And then of course you have the people that are on. There's 65 people on. As you can see, you know, there's your Alliance server right there, Cypher and Infinity and XBO. Okay, you know, these are all the servers that share this thing. So as you can see, there you are. All right, and there's a ton of people on there. Okay, so on and so forth. All right. Now bringing it over to settings, you got enable features, custom matchmaking, force matchmaking, change your online status, change your username, so on and so forth, and save the settings. All right. That helps with your matchmaking. All right, and all that kind of good stuff. It uses Xbox Live matchmaking and all that, and it just helps you to get into a game way quicker than it used to be. All right. Now, Alliance over here in the 5th tab, you got your cheats. Okay, to disable, hit A. To enable, hit A. Okay, all the cheats open with holding in the left trigger, pushing in on the left D-pad to open up. Use A to select. Okay, use B to back out. All right, and then on the on Ghost, BO2 and Modern Warfare 3, just hit the D-pad left button, and now they'll open up. And use X to select and B to back out. All right. Also, GTA 4 has Buffington Mod Loader with a bunch of mod menus on there. You can hold it on the left button, push down on the left thumbstick. That will open up the menu, and then you can, you know, run whatever menu you want off of that thing. And you know, and that also goes for episodes of From Liberty City as well. All right, you know, it's on both of those. Purges on GTA 5. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Xbox Home. We're gonna bring that back, and there you have it. Well, Lori, listen, thank you for your business. I really, really do appreciate it. We're shipping it off. It's gonna be shipped off tomorrow. You're gonna have a tracking number tonight. Okay, forgive me for not being able to get it shipped out today. I've just been very, very busy. It's been crazy at my house, okay, especially with Lorraine and her rotator cuff surgery and all that kind of good stuff. But it will be shipped off tomorrow. You have a tracking number tonight in the email that I'm going to send you, and you're also going to have the startup setup video as well as a link to this video. All right, so thank you so much for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to say goodbye to Lori. All right, and I'm going to unplug her. Okay, I'm going to grab hold of, let's see here now. Who do I have here? Jaden Kwayani. Okay. Jaden went ahead. He purchased the console off the website from us. All right. And of course, I sent him pictures of his ROL and all that kind of good stuff. Now, this is a 250 gig RGH3. All right, as you can see. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to fire this thing up too. All right, and I'm going to kick in the capture card here. I'm going to see what's on this crazy thing. And as you can see, it boots like a beast. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at what's on this hard drive. All right, and you know, basically same stuff. You know, you just gotta realize though, you gotta watch that startup setup video. Otherwise, you're gonna be staring at this Xbox 360 logo for a very long time and wonder what the heck happened. Oh, you just got to see. That's what I meant by the update. Okay, see, it automatically updates. Okay, so anyway, let me see here. Whoop, let me do this. Hang on here. Forgot about that. let me sync this controller up. Okay, good. I'm already up to date. All right, and now what we'll do is we will reboot the console. Okay, that way then for sure we don't have any of that way for sure we're on the latest XEX. Like I said, we just pushed that update last night. So as people are signing onto the server, I'm seeing that they're updating and everything. So it's all good. Let me go ahead. Let me turn this controller on again. So now we're going to boot into Aurora. We're going to get our notifications and all that kind of good stuff, which is better. I'm killing myself. Oh my God. There we go. Got it. Good. Okay. So Alliance, good. All right. There's your CFBR updater. Okay. Now, as the minute CFBR, okay, the minute the GitHub shows the new Xbox update, because we're still on 17.1. Okay, I don't know why they're dragging their feet on the Xbox update, because PS3 is out, computer's out. Where the heck is the Xbox? Okay, so needless to say, I don't get it. But anyway, the minute it comes out, it will be uploaded to the server, and that is when I'm going to make an announcement, and then you can go ahead and you can use the updater to update to the latest one. Okay, so for right now, I'm just going to hit I'm already up to date. All right, and let's check this thing out. Okay, we start off at the dashboard. We'll work our way through. You got your Battlefields on there, your Call of Duties on there. Okay, you know, College Hoops. You got your Gears of War. You got Grand Theft Auto series on there. NCAA Football 14 with College Football Revamped, of course. Resident Evil, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, Xbox Live Arcade. All right, you got some Live Arcade on there as well. And of course, you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. And then you have some classic game on there. You got one classic game on there. That's all I could fit on a 250 gig drive without overstuffing it. Okay, you got a couple of indie games on there. And then, of course, you have your emulators. You got Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, back to Nintendo, so on and so forth. All right, now, we'll go ahead. We'll get to the dashboard. We'll fire that up. You can see the console is very, very snappy. Works really good. Also, servers are a lot smoother with this latest update, as you can see. Hit the guide button. There's your X-community beta. All right, and of course, you got your cheats to disable hit A, to enable hit A. Very easy. We'll bring this back. And Jaden, there you have it, brother. All right, now I want to thank you for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. Okay, and yes, I did your ROL like you wanted. All right, as you can see, you wanted all blue. And then you wanted 7 color changing fading center, and that's exactly what it's doing. All right? So anyway, my friend, there you go. All right? Thank you again for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. All right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to say goodbye to Jaden. All right? Because this thing's got to get shipped. Oh, boy. Yes, I'm quite the busy one here. All right? Now, what we have here, Mr. Owen Crafton. Okay? 120 gig. All right, I'm going to fire this thing up here. This has got the latest Alliance on it and all that kind of good stuff. So this is Owens right here. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to fire this thing up here. And we're going to swap over to the capture card. And then we're going to go through this crazy thing. RGH3, of course. And yes, it boots. It better. There we go. All right. And now we should get our notification from the server. This is a 120 gig. All right, just so you know. And I'm going to go through this thing. Okay, got it. Good. Okay. And then we have our CFBR updater. We're already up to date. Life is good. All right. Let's go through this thing. Xbox 360. Start off at the dashboard. You got some Call of Duties on here. You got College Hoops 2K8, of course. Excuse me. Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto 4, MW3, NCAA Football 14 with College Football Revamped. All right. Xbox Live Arcade. And of course, you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. Your emulators, Game Boy Advance, Sega, Super Nintendo, back to Game Boy Advance. And then we're back to show all. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead, we'll hit the dashboard. And as you can see, very, very snappy. God, I love the way the server's running on this thing. All right, and there you have it. We'll hit the guide button. You got X-community beta, so on and so forth. And then what we'll do is we'll bring this back. And there's your off host right there to disable hit A, to enable hit A. Very easy. And then, of course, we'll bring that back. And there you have it. Owen, thank you so much for your business, brother. Greatly do appreciate it. We're shipping it off tomorrow. You'll have a tracking number tonight. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to say goodbye to Owen. All right, I'm going to unplug him. I got one more here. And then I got to build a whole bunch more. Mr. James Morris. Okay. Jimmy the boy here. Okay. Here we go. All right, this one is yours. We're gonna fire this crazy thing up, and then I'm gonna sync this controller right here. All right. And of course, system booted. We'll kick in the capture card. All right. And we're gonna boot. We're gonna get some notifications, letting us know it's online and all that other happy nonsense. There you are. Okay. And of course, then we're gonna get our CFBR updater. I'm already up to date. Okay. And we're good. All right. Now we're gonna do here. This one here. This one here is another 120 gig. All right. So we're gonna go through this thing. All right. Xbox 360, start off at the dashboard. We'll work our way through, as you can see. Okay, hoops, you got your Grand Theft Auto 5 and 4 on there, NCAA Football 14, with College Football Revamped, and then of course you got your Xbox Live Arcade. And then of course you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. And then you have your emulators. You got Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Sega, and back to Super Nintendo, so on and so forth. Alright, and then we'll go ahead, we'll hit the dashboard, we'll make sure that she's up and online. Whoop, I hate that when it does that. Oh my god. Boy, does that burn me up. Yeah. See, I hate when it crashes like that. Ooh, does that make me mad? Oh my god. I mean, sorry about that. The reboot. I went too quick for it. That's what happened. Son of a gun. Alright. Anyway. It figures it would happen on yours, brother. Oh my god. That's okay. Sometimes these things do have a brain fart every now and then. You can't help that. Okay. Got it. Good. Okay. Now, go ahead. Now we'll get the placard again. I'm already up to date. There you go. Now we'll hit the dashboard. There you go. Just, I don't know why. It just. Okay. So anyway, there you are. You're up. You're on live. Hit the guide button. Okay. There's your X-community beta, of course, and then of course we'll bring this back. And there's your off host right there. To disable, hit A. To enable, hit A. Alright, and we'll bring this back. Xbox Home. And there you have it. And again, sorry about that, man. Just sometimes, I mean, it's just, if you go way too fast, you know, could be a race condition. What the hell? Who the hell knows? But anyway, it's fine and dandy now. So anyway, brother, listen, thank you again for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. We're shipping it off tomorrow. You will have a tracking number in your email. Okay, and all that other happy nonsense. Guys, listen. I hope that you all have a great day. You all be safe, kind, and remember to rewind. All right, I'm sorry. I'm keeping this short. And I'm sorry I haven't been, answering a lot of questions on YouTube and everything. It's because I've been so damn busy that I just don't have the time. Okay, I will answer your questions and all that kind of good stuff. Just got to give me a little bit because, like I said, I mean, we're, Lorraine's going through surgery, and she went through surgery and everything, and I'm helping her. Plus, I'm running the house. And I'm doing all this stuff besides all that. Okay. And plus I cook and clean and do windows also. Alright, so needless to say, it's insane. Oh yeah, and take care of cats. Oh my god. Anyway, listen guys, y'all have a good one. I'm gonna holler at you all later, okay? Take good care guys, have a great night, and I'm building more consoles. I'll talk to you soon. Take care guys, have a good one.